Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 2nd, and today was a lovely, beautiful day. Got this morning earlier than I should with all the puppies, got that all taken care of, and all the good fun that comes with it. Got a few things done around the house, was able to get the dogs fed and whatnot, hopped in the hot tub for a few minutes. My wife needed to run into work and get some work done, which just blows because 3-day weekend, it gets turned into a 2-day weekend, most likely get turned into a 1-day weekend because she has more work to do, so that kind of sucks. But I was dealing with all the dogs, all the fun stuff there. Gave back a couple dogs show up. One dog got extended over another night, supposed to go home today, goes home tomorrow instead, which is not really a big deal, except the fact that I have basically, I thought the young puppies are going home. I got the doodle staying, and I've got a bunch of older, grumpier dogs, just grumpy dogs that are going to be here. So I thought, no big deal. We add the one puppy into the mix and it makes my job like 4 times harder, but it is what it is. So I went ahead, got all that done. Had another lady with a couple dogs that are going to drop off tomorrow, and basically texted yesterday saying you're planning on dropping off about 3 o'clock, whatever. And I'm like, cool. And I'm like, no big deal, blah blah. And then today they text something about their ETA was like 3:21. And I'm like, do you mean today? Like, you're scheduled for tomorrow. We originally, you guys talked about doing it this dates and stuff, then you asked for a change of dates, then you asked for a change back to the dates for the 3rd, whatever, and stuff, and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? And she goes, oh no, it's today. So I called them, and I'm like, nah, what? I didn't know. You're not supposed to be here till tomorrow. And I've got other dogs going home, and I've got a full house. It's holiday weekend. It's 4th of July. So it's packed. Like, I'm madhouse packed of dogs. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just make it work, because at this point, like, their whole trip's ruined. I think they have a flight they're going out on. And I'm like, how do you not look at that? Look at the computer, the app, and see where it says drop the dogs off on the 3rd, and you're like, nope, our flight's on the 2nd. How do you not figure this crap out? And like, it's just, whew. So yeah, got that done. I was like, okay, no big deal. Got it all taken care of. Got the cats fed in the morning. Hung out around the house for a while. Went across the street. My neighbor was doing my roofing, was scraping down the roof and started re-mudding some of the joints and stuff. So the place he got is the ceiling. He's mudding it out. I think he patched a little hole in the wall also, which was nice of him. Went ahead, got a couple other little things here and there done. Had the fans on, and it just cut down pouring rain. Like, it was just storming crazy. So I ran across the street real quick, so I had all the windows open. I wasn't sure how well the house is for overhangs and stuff and having wind blowing in, which it wasn't blowing around a lot. It was just mostly straight down rain, but it was pouring down rain. So when I closed the windows, he'd actually stopped back in to put another layer of mud on. It was drying, so like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and close the house anyway. So got the house all closed up. Left 3 windows open that are up underneath lanai. There's no chance of them getting wet inside them, unless it's like a hurricane. At that point, it's a whole different world, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, got that closed up. We chatted a little bit. Got back to the house, and just like I said, pouring around. I was soaked, had an umbrella, but it didn't really help that much. From there, got a couple of things around the house. My wife finally got home from work and hung out for a while there. Just got all the dogs. Ran down, fed the cats again, went and got my run in, got my shower, all that good fun stuff. Had 2 more dogs get dropped off, a little wiener dog and like a little terrier mix we watched quite a bit. So got them dropped off. They were all good to go. Had another dog getting dropped off in the evening, like 6-7 o'clock, whatever. We were eating dinner. We had nachos for dinner, and they bought, like, I don't know, cheese from Publix or Winn-Dixie or what it was. They bought it, not the giant tub of cheese from Sam's Club. That's so much better. So cheese was not very good, but it was all right. It was a fine meal. Ate a bunch of that, got that knocked out. Dropped the dog off, and I forgot they have 2 dogs coming, although only one of them is booked through the app, and the other one is just booked separately. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot I had 2 dogs. Now I got 2 more dogs. When I thought I had 1 more dog coming. I'm like, okay, here you go. That stuff happens. So I went ahead and got that taken care of. From there, hung around the dogs. Everybody's getting along good. A couple of them a little bit vocal, a little bit ornery, and they're chatting and stuff and whatnot. But overall, pretty darn good day. Went ahead. Everything was happy, hanging outside. Everybody's doing good. There's a good puppy right there, just sitting there and being all so good. But yeah, went ahead. In the evening, you're gonna go to bed. Everybody's outside playing and stuff. Fireworks start going off, and of course, the dogs are not happy about it, but they're doing pretty well for as much as they have. And everybody's telling me how their dogs freak out and everything else stuff, and these dogs are all bad about fireworks, and not bad. Now, come tomorrow, whatever, and the 4th, when there's 1,000 times more going on, it'll probably be a little different, but overall, not too bad. Everybody got along good. There was a little bit of squabbling over some toys and bones and stuff, but just growling. Nobody ever reacted. None of them really play, unfortunately, which sucks because the puppy is like he's going nuts because he's like, there's all these dogs and I want to play with them. And my mom and my wife somehow got the count wrong on the dogs. I'm like, there's not that many dogs here, and they're off by a number. And I'm like, no. And then it comes time to bring them all inside, and they're adamant that I have more dogs than I have. And I'm like, no. I'm like, what dog do I not have? Like, is there a dog still outside? Did I lose a dog? What the hell's going on here? So it's them all. Nope, I was right. They were wrong. And that drove me nuts a little bit. So we stayed out pretty late, trying to keep the dogs wore out as best I could. Headed in, try to go to bed, separate everybody out, see where everybody wants to sleep, trying to figure out who's not going to squabble, who's not going to growl at each other and stuff and whatever and whatnot. End up with the puppy and the wiener dog and the terrier in my bed, just because they're the ones that are most likely to bark at people, and this is out of, a little bit of scared. Just get you close and they'll bark real super high pitched and wake the whole house up. So see how it goes, and I'll let you know in the morning. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.